Hi everybody, this is Defiantspurr and welcome to my tank review of the British Tier 4 Tech Tree medium tank, the Matilda, nicknamed Queen of the Desert during the Second World War. As you can see, she's a very solid tank, some nice angled armour in places. I think all in all she's one of the better looking tanks of the lower tiers. Now her thickest armour is at the front, but if you look, the area where the headlamps are doesn't exist in the armour map. And if you angle a little bit too far to one side, it's very easy for people just to shoot through there into your squishy hull, bypassing all of that green thicker armour. Now, every nation has a tank which can penetrate you now at Tier 4 with standard ammo, so your best bet as ever is, don't get hit. You might be in a tank, but tanks do explode. Now, as promised, my tank reviews are going to be done with a 50% trained crew, so that's a crew with no mastery, no skills, no consumables, nothing like that, so you get to see the basic capabilities of the tank, and the fun you can have with it. Yep, there's the packages. Packagey, lots of numbers, aren't they fun? Other people do this bit much better, go see their videos. But basically, all the packages are okay, except for the howitzer. Don't play that. Here's lots of footage of me sucking. Being bottom tier hurts. It really does hurt in this tank. And if there's artillery, yeah, artillery will just eat you up. This is the howitzer in action. I played around 50 games for this tank review, and to be honest, I wasn't bottom tier that often. Generally I was either middle tier or top tier. And unlike my expectations, the tank's fairly solid. It's very forgiving to play. Now here we get a nice battle replay, the Matilda tank with the howitzer gun option. It's taken me like 10 years to get this far on the map. That is one of the problems you'll find with the Matilda and a lot of the British heavy tanks, that if both sides are very fast and mobile, you will have games where you just don't see any action, or you arrive late, or you get left behind and just swamped by the enemy. Now if you take the howitzer into the proving grounds and do some of the missions against bots, it seems quite capable. It one-shots tier 3 tanks quite happily and can really hurt tier 4 tanks. Which is strange because in real life against human-controlled tanks, it just sucks. It's slow. Its accuracy isn't too bad for a howitzer. Its rate of fire is good, but in a real game like this, no, sure I kill this German tank, but it took a lot. As you can see, despite having a crew with no mastery, the tank handles very well for a slow Matilda tank. The turret rotates quickly, it's quite mobile, it feels, I'll say feels mobile, but it doesn't feel that it's being hindered in any way by having a poorly trained crew. Strange enough, one of the tanks I always find can somehow pen me is the American light tank, the Stuart.
Target locked.
A lovely slow howitzer shell there, off to kill a tree.
Right at us.
Ooh, red lasers.
They're hit. Loaded up. Let her rip. Ready to fire on target.
I think the main difference you'd find if with a fully trained crew with a good number of skills
In their sights.
is just how more reliable the accuracy of the gun is. I mean, you might not see it quite so much with the howitzer, and you wouldn't use the howitzer anyway because it's rubbish, but certainly with the stock gun or the top package, you really do notice the difference. Yeah, here we are again, this time top tier. And with the top package,
We've got enemies in the area.
again the crew is still fishy lions, a brave, heroic scrub driver. No consumables, no equipment, nothing. The tank is very good on ridges and hills. It's got a lovely amount of gun depression. Of course I'm not really using that at all in any of these replays. I'm just clicking forwards and shooting. But hopefully it just shows how forgiving this tank is to play. And I guess if you encountered tier 5s in this tank, you could always make sure you have some premium ammo equipped.
Enemies looking right at us. Punched a hole in their armor.
See, I'm not even aiming. Even without crew skills or a trained crew, the rate of fire is, I think, just a little bit faster than your aiming speed. Once you get equipment on there and skills, it is a machine gun. Your rate of fire becomes absolutely hideous in a good way. And look at the battering I'm taking here.
Our track is busted. We can't move.
Just bouncing shots, taking a little bit of damage, but the Matilda does have a good amount of health.
We've lost all our artillery.
Yeah, you get back behind there.
Tracks up.
Time to die, light tank.
Looks like that one went straight through. Locked on. Dropping target. We're being targeted by enemy artillery. Enemies got us in their sights. Zero penetration. Punched a hole in their armor. Enemy armor is destroyed. Target locked. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Killed by Artie. So here we have the Matilda, pretty much bottom tier, with the stock gun. Now most of my footage of the stock package wasn't particularly good. It was generally Matilda tank trundles forward, Matilda tank explodes, Matilda tank trundles forward, Matilda tank explodes, and rinse and repeat. But this game made a nice change. There's no artillery on either team, so my slow speed wasn't a weakness really. The aggressive nature of my team's pushing could be a weakness, because they could just quite easily leave me behind. And it wouldn't be the first time I'd found myself on a flank which the rest of the team had abandoned, and I either didn't react in time or was too slow to get away. Even stock, the aiming circle shrinks down quite quickly, even with turret move and moving. It's not bad, it's better than some Russian tanks I've played.
Got him in our sights.
Now just about every tank on the red team in this game can eat me up for lunch.
No good. Didn't go through.
Playing it a little bit cautiously here,
Releasing target.
because I have no idea where the OI experimental is or their VK heavy.
We lost him. We just dinged them.
Just bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce.
Locked on.
If you ever get a chance, watch some of the video documentaries about the real-life Matilda tank.
Penetrate their armor.
The shells it's firing are tiny.
Reloaded. Ready to fire on target.
So yeah, overall, the Matilda tank is very forgiving. Even when you first pick it up with the stock gun, sure, if you get in a bottom tier match, you're going to have problems, and it's not as indestructible as it used to be. A lot more tanks at its own tier can now penetrate it quite easily, and with all the premium ammo around, you're going to need to be a bit more cautious with your armour and taking hits.
Dinged them.
But yeah, I think hopefully I've given you all a good impression of what the tank's capable of in non-Unicum player hands.
Looks like that one went straight through.
Just nibble this tank to death. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Nom 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 nom.
We're overwhelming the enemy team.
Neat.
Got him in our sights.
There he is. Yeah, it looks like he was sitting back sniping. Because that's what you do when you're a
Target.
Japanese super heavy tank with a massive derb cannon. You snipe.
Releasing target. Punched a hole in their armor.
Nom 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 nom.
Good night, Irie.
Yeah, definitely a tank to get. If you want more in-depth information, I fully recommend going see some of the other Matilda tank reviews you can find on YouTube. It's a pity. What would have been nice would have been if I could have lined up
Ready to fire
one
on
of
target.
every tank, just so you could see how capable it was against each tank it's liable to encounter.
Ready to fire.
A lot of the tier 5 premium tanks are surprisingly tough and can bounce a lot of its shells.
Locked on.
Anyway, probably going to wrap this up now. Yeah, please do comment. I need all the feedback I can get. And subscribe and like and share. All the usual begging stuff.
Like that one went straight through.
And if you've got any suggestions about what you'd like to see next as my next tank review, just message me or stick it down in the comments. Okay, take care guys. See you all later.
Ready to fire on target. Now that's how